Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're going to try out another 1,000-point Tau army, kind of playing around with some different units. So kind of trying to get to grips with them myself here. So we're going to have the commander as pretty much the same as in the last one with the upgraded battlesuit here. We're going to be running a Fire Warrior Strike Team. Fire Warrior Strike Team, they're going to have the basic guns here, which are quite weak, but the upgraded guns, which are quite good, just a bit too expensive to kind of fit in. One Breacher Team for some up-close damage and destruction. We're running a couple of the Crisis battlesuits. So these are coming with the basic burst cannons, which are basically pretty similar to the burst cannon here. It might even be the same. 6 to 9, armor piercing 2. Is it the same? Yeah, it's a little bit weaker. 4 to 6, armor piercing 2. And they also have a built-in missile pod, so they've only got 3 shots with these. These have a little bit more armor piercing at 3, some decent splash damage, so not really anti-armor stuff. These guys ignore melee engagement accuracy debuffs, but you can still get attacked. And then, of course, we have the jet boost, which gives them some evasion, that kind of stuff. And because we're kind of running an armored company here, we're going to run a battlesuit to kind of fit in here. The battlesuit for this one isn't that expensive at 175 points. It does have a pretty nice gun on it. So nice 8 armor piercing, single shot, good damage. So it's kind of our anti-big guy, anti-dreadnought in this case, weapon. Does actually have a flamer built in and a close combat weapon, which a lot of these don't. It's not fantastic. Armor piercing is 6. 48 to 65 damage is not a whole lot. Okay for a weak scenario. It does have some splash damage on it, so it's more kind of like anti-infantry close combat. It's not really like an anti-armored unit close combat. So of course we have the battlesuit thing, so we ignore the close combat engagement. But this has invisibility for 2 turns, a camouflage field. There's also some infantry here that have this built into it too. Have the camouflage field. Kind of an interesting thing. I'm not really sure how that will work against, like, if you're playing another person. With AI, it's interesting. So yeah, you're basically just ignored for a couple turns essentially when you have it on. You can still be hit by things that will hit an area of effect. It's still going to take damage, of course. You're still there. If you do close combat, you lose your invisibility, but you can shoot and still stay invisible. At least that's the way it's worked so far. So light spectrum stealth technology makes the unit invisible for 2 turns. While invisible, the unit cannot be attacked and will not trigger reaction attacks or zone of control attacks. You can't just kind of wander around and stuff. Also, volatile, of course. A lot of the battlesuits do have volatile. So yeah, you die, you blow up. So it's a very compact force. It's a lot tougher than the army we're taking out before. We're going to give them a shot against the Blood Angels as kind of a standard fighting force. We'll be doing it on the same map as usual for the small battles because it's about the right size for 1,000 points. I keep wanting to go to browse instead of select because it used to just be, yeah, click on it and you're done. Alright, we are playing as the Tau. We want my armored company. For the Blood Angels, we want our 1,000 point. Pretty standard force. You know, the Inceptors, one company, like one Death Company, Hellblasters, Intercessors, one Aggressor. You know, it's a very general army. It's got the commander, it's got some healing. It's just generally a pretty good force overall. We're at 1,000 points. It is 15 points under. I wonder if they've changed some of the point values since I last looked at this army. There may just be nothing I can get for 15 points. It really makes sense to kind of throw in there. So we do have a 10-point advantage. It's really not going to matter. We are going to be a little bit outnumbered, I think. There's kind of a low number of units in this, but we're quite a bit tougher than the regular infantry. So survivability should be quite a bit better. I did do a couple experimental fights with the Tau before doing any recording because I am not that familiar with the Tau. Kind of wanted to see what they do, play around with some of the units. I haven't tried like some of the more advanced battlesuits and things. This is actually the only battlesuit I've messed with. So I have played with these armies just to kind of test them out, but I haven't played with a lot of like the invisible infantry or any of the other crazy stuff. So let's take a look down here on the map. We've got our commander, of course, who gives us some nice ranged accuracy and damage buffs. So we have our little chubby crisis battlesuit teams. They look a little wide. There's our breachers for comparison. And then, of course, the Ghost Keel battlesuit. Looking mighty fine. Very nice looking mech. Alright. What do we want to do? Well, I think we want to keep everybody together. Having a compact force and relying as much as possible on the accuracy damage ranged buff we get from being next to the commander, I think makes the most sense. So I'm going to run you out on this left flank. We're going to just push the left. It's kind of the most open area to kind of go into. Going into the city is kind of a mess. We'll keep the breacher back for anybody who jumps into us, so we could try to shoot them up close. You just have the basic pulse carbines, which are not great. Let's put the battle suits up front. We'll go double basic infantry commander. We'll kind of have these guys stay together, breacher a little bit further back, and then we'll run the battle suit out on the left a bit more.
Nothing shall stand against us.
I think that's the plan. Alright, we can also jump with these guys, so we can get the extra movement and stuff we want to, and kind of jump over terrain, which can make them really maneuverable, which is kind of nice.
Moving.
So at this point, though, we're just going to run everybody ahead.
Moving out.
Just kind of get the commander in here as well. Okay. Yeah, and we can activate the camouflage. There's no limits. It doesn't cost an action point. It lasts for 2 turns. It does have a pretty long cooldown, though, so you're probably only going to get it off once. Like, if you're really lucky, maybe twice in a battle. There's no point triggering it early on. I don't know if the enemy can, like, see you sort of invisible, or if it can't see you at all. Should be kind of interesting. Like, if you just can't see them at all.
Moving.
We don't have the ability to jump or anything, so this guy is just kind of plodding along on the ground, but fairly quick. Can kind of keep up with everybody else. I'm just going to go ahead and end the turn here. It's going to auto-overwatch.
I will slow them down.
Nothing's going to come in. We're going to get attacked.
Taking up movement.
That's pretty far up. How did you get there already?
The enemy approaches.
They're heading into town.
The enemy approaches.
Yeah, ideally we want to catch part of the army, tear them apart, and then kind of work our way up. We don't want to really be engaging with too much. The Dreadnought could be trouble. The main weapon we have to deal with the Dreadnought is actually his cannon. We don't have good weapons than anybody else to do a whole lot of damage to the Dreadnought. So that's a bit of an issue. We'll see how that goes. Optimal range on these guys is 3. Let's just start advancing up.
Moving.
Everything. Like, it showed me sound here. Okay, the lieutenant's up there. He's actually out of range of our regular guns. We could hit him with the missile pods. It's not going to do a ton of damage, though. I think we just overwatch a bunch and see if we can get him to come in. What's your optimal range? Optimal's 3, so the range isn't that great on this. It can go out to 6. Can I get a decent shot off? 21%. I could mark him potentially with one of the
Armor
teams.
support. Ready.
Let's go like up here, just to spread out a little bit. Out of range of you guys, but can we marker light? No, he's too far away to marker light. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could take a shot.
Awaiting assignment.
I could go invisible now. I think we'll just try for the shot, or I could overwatch short, because he's probably going to jump in at me, most likely. We'll just set up a ton of overwatches is probably the best call.
Moving out.
So we have the breachers in the back. Let's get you in position. Let's put you behind
Moving
the
to
rock.
position.
Breachers
Ready
can come
for
in kind
orders.
of wherever. Yeah, I think we just overwatch the crap out of this. We can't marker light him. We can hit him with one thing maybe if we're super lucky. 29%. Yeah, it's bonus now because the commander's close. So about an 8% bonus there. It's kind of nice. So ideally 3 is only about here. Let's push it out a a little bit
They will
further.
never see it coming.
So I'm covering both directions. You guys want to be at 3. Again, we could go missiles, but I'm going to hold off on that. I think we want to save this because of the splash damage for maybe more infantry. So 3 is
Providing
there.
cover. Providing cover.
These basic guns, what's theirs? Also 3. You're clear. Let's
The
push it a
trap
little
is
further.
set.
What do you need?
Oh, we can even cover
They will not
this.
get through this way.
Alright, and you've got a 3 as well. We'll push that a little further because I do have 2 actions, so we could potentially take 2 shots. Yes, jump into this massive hail of fire, please. Oh, something's coming. Oh, it's the Death Company. Did actually nuke one of the battle suit. While the battle suits open up, drop another one. Lots of little guns firing. Shoot him out of the air. Where's the commander? There's the commander. Is that 1 still left? 2. Yeah, 2 of them are going to make it through, it looks like. They braved all that fire and came through okay.
Taking hits.
I will not die to you!
Our counterattacks do very, very little in close combat because we're very much kind of ranged focused.
The enemy has engaged.
But much better than hitting those battle suits and hitting our squishy little infantry guys. Of course, the lieutenant can now kind of jump in now pretty freely. Aggressors are coming in.
Armor holding.
Okay, good. Wasting their shots on our armored guys. Intercessors, where are the plasma guns?
Armor holding.
Yeah, we should be, like, we're fairly tough. Taking shots from range. Lieutenant's gonna be an issue, though.
You will need more than that.
Do get a little bit of damage. Oh, there's the plasma guns. They're gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh, I forgot about the intercessors. Just jumping on everybody. Oh, squish. Alright. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. They're right in our face there. Well, well, well. This is why we have breachers. So we have a 70% on you. Let's toss a photon
We will
grenade.
not fail.
Let's mark
As you
scepters.
wish.
So now you should be pretty easy targets. Yeah, 95%.
Clear them out.
Okay, we got one, hurt another one pretty good. Yeah, breachers are quite good at killing stuff up close. Can you back
Standing
off?
by.
Yes, you can back off freely. I think that's what we're going to do. Because they're looking the wrong directions, they're not getting any shots off. 1 to 2 times 50. Yeah,
Cut them
go for it.
down!
Taking fire! Taking fire!
Okay, one guy left. Quite healthy. Just gonna keep backing off. We kind of want to stay
For
at
the
range for
greater
shots.
good.
This way I can kind of bring these guys back freely. Already got really wrecked, like these basic infantry guys.
Cut them
Should
down!
be enough to kill you off.
Taking fire!
Okay, good deal. Alright.
Yes.
Does it cost an action? No, it doesn't cost an action to jet boost. It does cost an action to fire the missile pods rather than our guns. Again, they're not looking the right way, so we can just kind of back off and shoot them up. Don't know if we're going to do a ton of damage here. You can kind of see our armor here is actually pretty decent at 8, so these guys are fairly tough. Let's just come back here a little bit, see if we can gun down the Death Company. They're already pretty soft.
Firing on target.
Good deal. Tenant. You're definitely a threat, but so are the Hellblasters. We could just fire a missile at you, Hellblasters. It's not going to kill anybody. If I do that, what's our estimate here? 20 to 27 times 3. It's got splash damage. We'll soften them up a bit. I might need them to kill off the lieutenant here, so we'll kind of see how that goes. We don't have a lot left. Like, we've used half of our army already just killing those 2 squads off. Dreadnought's going to be trouble eventually. But
I
right
serve
now,
the greater good.
not a huge threat. How much damage can I do with you on the lieutenant? I haven't marked him. That's something else we could do. I think we got a free mark.
Armored support. Ready.
Or not. Not enough action points. I guess we have to do that while we still have an
Strike
action
team,
point,
ready.
even though it doesn't cost an action point. We still have to do it while we have an action point. Now I can't do it. That's disappointing. So if I shoot you 80%, 4 to 6 times 12, so we're talking only 48 to 80 some damage. So even with both shots doing maximum damage, I'm not going to kill you. So I need somebody else to finish you off. We do have you. Are at optimal range. We've got an 80%. We could not kill you, but if I land the shot, you're nearly dead. Or we can start working on the Dreadnought. Let's try to just nuke the lieutenant here. See. Don't miss. Okay, good. Tons of damage. Then the commander can mop that up. Alright, and I still have an action with you. I don't know that I really want to push in here, though. Let me move up. So you guys, let's go ahead and rocket the Hellblasters.
We are taking fire.
Okay, good damage on roll.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Shoot him. Killed one.
Thrusters
And
engaged.
then I'm going to jump because it also gives me some evasion, just to kind of back off here. Except I can't move. I thought I had movement left. Yeah, I do have movement left. Why is it not letting me move? There, okay. I can't go back here. Maybe that's too close. That's weird. It's being goofy
Moving
about
to
positioning.
position.
Yeah, jump over. So we'll just try to invite them into a little dead zone here.
Consider it done.
So yeah, come forward and die, basically. Do you have movement? Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Alright, I hate to do it, but what I'm gonna do. Put these guys forward to kind of keep the breachers safe. So if they do charge in, getting close, we can use the breachers still. Like, the aggressors are going to want to get close. You're going to provide some cover to this strike team.
Yes.
I can still move you somewhere. I think we just want to invite them in, so we're just going to back off here. I could go around the building. Alright. I fired, but I should still be able to turn invisible.
Ready for
There we
infiltration.
go. Nice and invisible. So I can kind of go wherever I want. Not really have to worry about it.
Moving.
I want to hunt down the Dreadnought with you, so I'm going to try to get in a position where I can try to get shots on the Dreadnought, one way or another.
Orders acknowledged.
Yeah, so we'll just try to do that while luring everybody
Armored
else
support.
in.
Ready.
We've got the hill
Understood.
here as well, providing some cover, kind of go down. So they're not really going to see us until they get quite a bit further up, except for these guys on the edge. So just kind of try to lure them back in to getting shot to pieces while we keep him invisible to maybe try to go after the Dreadnought with. That's the plan. We've done fairly well. We actually hurt the plasma guns as well. Maybe we can kill the plasma guns off next turn. Maybe throw another missile their way or something. Dreadnought's coming out. He's gonna grenade barrage somebody. Yeah, they're dead. Kind of what I expected. Yeah, so like right now, I don't know if they can actually see where my guy's at, or if, like I do, or if. Oh, nice. I mean, we do have the giant rock there in the way, provided.
Armor holding. Taking hits.
I serve the greater good.
Okay, so you want to be at a range of 3. So we're gonna just walk back a little bit. 80%. We can probably mark him with somebody.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's go ahead and mark.
Priority
the Dreadnought.
target marked.
I don't know if that'll actually help
Awaiting
because
assignment.
we're far enough away. It's 10%. I think it's within 8 when you mark somebody. Within 8 tiles with increased accuracy, yeah.
What
I'm not sure if it's within 8 tiles of the mark target or 8 tiles within the marking target. Okay, Breachers, we kind of want you shooting the aggressors. We might shoot the Dreadnought depending on how much damage I can do to it. I don't think we can do a lot to it. Plasma Gunners are also a big target. Let's go ahead and shoot the Dreadnought in the back. Good damage. Not half, though. Still have some movement, so I might want to just back off. Because I think I'll be visible again. I think they'll take an action, then I'll be visible. Like, I feel like that, combined with the fact that we can jump around a lot, could make the Tau really irritating to play against. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some changes to point values and stuff coming. Okay, Breachers, we probably want to shoot there, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys, what do we shoot with you? I think we go for the Hellblasters. Let's sacrifice you guys, potentially. They're really badly hurt. We could even mark them. No, it's on cooldown still. Yeah, unfortunately the battlesuits don't have markers as well. Just infantry. So you can kind of see what maybe having infantry in your army is good, even if you don't necessarily think they're that useful from a damage perspective, just for marking targets for other guys. 90%, pretty good.
We're taking fire.
Okay, we picked off a few. Not enough. Back off. Guess I could use my commander, maybe. We really don't have good weapons here to deal with the Dreadnought. Or the aggressors, honestly. Like, we don't want to fight these guys up close. We need to stay at range. I do have the Flamer, but that's not really going to do a lot. Yeah. Okay. Let's pick off the Hellblasters.
We're taking fire.
Yeah, no problem. Might just
Ready for orders.
run away as much as possible, except for the Breachers here, of course. You guys can't go any further. You can, I just don't want to block the Breachers. So, Breachers, we could shoot the Dreadnought. I don't think you're going to kill it no matter what. Even if everybody attack the Dreadnought, I don't think we're going to kill it. I I move you up, we point blank shoot the aggressors. That's probably the best call, so maybe we throw some extra damage at the aggressors and then hope that my battle suit can kill the dreadnought.
Yes.
A little close. Okay, we have an okay shot there. My rockets might be
Moving.
better. Let's see what the damage estimate here. If I shoot, we're talking 72 to 108 damage. Rockets, 45 to 60, but it'll be more spread out. I guess we'll shoot. I should have the bonus. Yeah, we've got the bonus for the commander. Okay, knocked him down a bit. Run away. Bravely run away.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Yeah, we'll come back. Hit the aggressors some more.
They deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Don't have my command point up.
Under fire!
So it'd be a good time to get it. We could throw like a rocket here, rocket there kind of thing.
Moving to position.
Around the corner. Face the enemy. Manic thoughts. Breachers, forward. Crazy maniacs. Let's try to kill some aggressors. Nice! I didn't expect them to actually take them out. I thought we'd take out 2 at the most there, but got them all. That's fantastic. You're gonna die now, but that was
Pushing
fantastic.
forward.
I'm actually growing on the breachers. When I looked at them in like 1 to 2 range, that is not good. But the more I've used them, the more effective it really is, because you don't have a lot of other stuff that's good at killing things up close. The breachers seem like they're actually pretty darn useful, but I think having them behind the front line and then dealing with stuff that jumps in at you or rushes you is the best way, rather than having them be the front line. They're just too squishy. Now, I could jump and go kind of wherever. We could even jump over this barricade to get potentially an angle on these guys.
Take to the sky!
So, yeah, we could like jump way out over here just to kind of cause some trouble for the intercessors. I think is not the worst idea in the world. It is splitting up a lot of our firepower. I think you and whatever else survives over here can maybe take out the dreadnought, which leaves these guys. Gonna get into cover? No. They aren't going to do that much damage to me because I do have good armor. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Affirmative.
So we'll have these guys in position to try to start gunning down the intercessors, while everyone else is going to focus on the dreadnought here, probably. Breachers can't move.
Strike team, ready.
You guys can't move. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to, he can just absolutely slaughter these guys. Oh, I forgot all about you. Sanguinary priest coming out here, causing trouble. Yeah, kind of forcing him to move in towards me. I get rushing way out on the left there. Oh, going for my commander up close. That's not great.
Is that your best?
Ow. Counterattack, nothing. Yeah, just a little weak up close there. Oh, breachers, you're gonna die. Well, they grenaded, actually. That's probably best case scenario. They probably would have done more shooting at me. It's kind of odd. Alright. I could try to jump out of this, but he'll still get a free hit on me. Kind of ruined my plans, guys. I can still rocket you if I want to do that. I could get in... Well, I can't get like an optimal shot at you guys. So yeah, maybe we'll just rocket you. What's our accuracy? Yeah, 94%. Sure, have some rockets.
Taking fire!
Should I soften them up a bit? Yeah, we're now visible here. I think I'm kind of free. Once I move, then you're going to attack. Oh, you are facing me, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We'll take a bit of a chainsword hit if I decide to move, which I kind of need to do because we want to hit the dreadnought with you.
Armored support, ready.
Not sure where I want to put these guys. Breachers barely took any damage, which is really surprising. They've only got 4 armor. I think... Okay, we're going to go ahead, as I don't know if we're going to kill the dreadnought. We're going to photon grenade it. Then we're going to shotgun it, which isn't going to do too much damage. Well, that was more than I expected, actually. Very good job. And then we're going to move away, because if he dies, he explodes. Yeah, like I said, the more I use the breachers, the more impressed I am with them, actually. So if we take shots at you, we're looking at 0 to 1 damage. Take shots at you guys, we're doing at least 1.
Moving out.
I am kind of stuck with my commander here.
Yes.
So if I back off and shoot...
Moving.
Is that going to be enough? No. Rockets, will do how much? Yeah, that might get me the kill. Let's try that. Fire the rockets in.
Impedance acknowledged.
14 health left. Alright. Well, if you guys want to move up. I think I'm just going to have to try to shoot at point blank range and see what I can do.
Understood.
What's my accuracy? 84% is honestly not bad. I'm not going to do very much damage, though. It's going to take both actions just to do anything. Is my flamer better? 1 to 2 times 10, so 10 to 20 damage, whereas this is 12 to 24. Well, I guess we're shooting. I do suck the explosion right in the face. What you gonna do? Alright. Time to gun you guys down. I didn't even need to use my other ability there. I don't even have a command point yet, which is kind of surprising.
They deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Do some damage. Do some more damage.
Taking fire!
These guys are fairly tough, taking a lot of beating. Alright.
Ready.
If I punch you, 48 to 65 damage. I only fire a single shot, so we'd only nuke 1. I could actually run up and punch these guys, because I've got splash damage. It would probably kill them. I will get hit on the way. But I think that's the better option.
Hostiles have engaged.
Just did a lot of damage to me. And I've got 9 armor, I just took 50. The punch should wipe you guys out because of the splash.
Push them back!
Oh, one of them survived. Look at that. Okay. One movement. Let me just kind of see if I can draw him back this way, potentially. Let's bring you guys up.
Moving.
Stay back a little bit. Try to keep some gaps in case they try to move in for close combat attacks. So yeah, we almost got the intercessors. Done a really good job here, just wiping these guys out. Just the piles of Marine dead. Pretty impressive. We have taken some damage. We had a whole squad wiped. These guys are trashed. Somehow the breachers have come through quite well. been the commander taking some damage. They kind of played into my hands, but I was also like making sure that I was focusing all my attention here on keeping all of my guys together for maximum firepower. Alright, who do we want to get the kills with? I think the Breachers have earned the final kill, probably.
Armored support. Ready.
Let's just take them out with some rockets. Haha. Can the Breachers do it all by themselves? Let's see. Gonna go ahead and mark you.
target.
What's our damage estimate here? Is that enough? I think that's enough, potentially, if we can land the shots. Let's go in for a first-person-ish view.
Taking fire!
There we go. Nice. Yeah, we just lost one unit there. Quite good. Yeah, this particular 1,000-point battle force, compared to the other one, does have a lot more survivability. I think we've got the battle suits, which give me a lot tougher units that can kind of take some hits on. Yeah, the Breachers, like I said, the more I play with them, the more I like them. They seem like they're quite useful, but I think having them off the front line, dealing with stuff that rushes you, or dealing with stuff that jumps into your lines is kind of what you want to do with them. Do not put them on the front line, they're just way too squishy. So have them in the back, then have the Breachers move out and kill stuff that kind of rushes you. Yeah, another pretty good victory here with the Tau. So yeah, I've been DisturbingPuppet. This has been Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, trying out the Tau. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, have a good one.